Troops stopped 73 Nasarawa men going to Imo with 47 Okadas. No fewer than 73 young men from Nasarawa State were on Monday intercepted by troops of the 72 Special Forces Brigade, Nigerian Army, Makurdi, Benue State. The young men were said to be heading for Imo State, where the soldiers, who were working on an intelligence report, intercepted them at Agan Tollgate, Makurdi. The men had with them 47 Bajaj motorcycles and 5 trucks conveying some minerals from Plateau State to a Port Harcourt-based company. The Benue State Deputy Governor, Benson Abonu, who visited the scene on Tuesday, commended the troops for their diligence and professional conduct. He stated that despite attempts to evade arrest, the soldiers were able to stop the trucks and apprehend the men. Abonu said that what he has seen and heard were contrary to the speculation that truck loaded with arms and men to attack the town was intercepted, adding no arms were found after a thorough search conducted by the soldiers. The deputy governor wondered how such a large army of young men from the same state would be found together and going to a place like Imo State, which they know to be experiencing security challenges at the moment. Abonu charged the security men to carry out a detailed profiling of the passengers for further action, as the answers coming from them did not add up. Earlier, the commander of the 72 Special Forces Brigade, Adi Hassan, said he and his men acted based on a security report and intercepted the trucks immediately they got the hint that they were heading towards Makurdi. The commander said his men spent some hours waiting for the travelers before they got to Makurdi at night. He said a thorough search had been conducted and on them, with all goods in the trucks were flooded and their motorcycles dismantled for proper search, adding that no arms were found. One of the young men, who identified himself as Emmanuel Ayugwa, said they were going to Imo State for Okada business. Well, they were intercepted, nothing was found, so I guess that's the end of the story, right? I mean, with 47 Okadas, there were no arms with them. So what's the point of this? Like, why? I'm trying to go back and see. Oh, I see. So the people, the motorcycles were in 5 trucks. Okay, fine. That is very strange. Yeah, that is very strange. Because again, it's like, okay, then what are you carrying? But then again, if they searched and they didn't find anything, then I guess that's the end of conversation, isn't it? Okay, so let's look at the comment section first. Somebody here says, why the sudden migration of these people from the north to the southern part of the country? What exactly has attracted their attention to this region? There are questions begging for answers urgently. Very true. I mean, to be honest, with Okada riding, as much as we find, it's a very crucial part of the Nigerian transport system. It's also an avenue for a lot of people to commit a lot of crimes, like kidnap. And of course, this, especially as the northern view, another perception of specifically herders, or to be honest, any northerner that's looking dodgy or in a bike, you're not going to be profiled in the best possible way, where you will probably be accused or suspected of doing something before you even start, which obviously is very sad. That should not be the case. But again, given the current state of insecurity, that is bound to happen. So again, I think obviously they didn't find anything, in which I was actually thinking to myself, pretty smart of the people to hide something if they didn't find it, because again, how in motorcycles, how would you hide certain things? I mean, I guess you hide in the exhaust. I mean, as the article said, you have to, they dismantled everything, so what else could be there? I think this person has highlighted why is all of a sudden there's an attraction for these northerners to go to the south. Why? Because again, the army themselves were actually going to Imo State, in which, of course, they highlighted, and as we know, is the hub of insecurity right now in the country. So I guess this is just there's obviously more to the story, because it can't just end with, okay, they did research or they searched and dismantled all the things and they did not find anything. Because by that, then technically the people are free, but it's still very much strange. As somebody says, this is not a good one. Keep them in the cell for 8 weeks until they reveal what their true intention was. But then you really can't, because you didn't find them guilty of anything if they did thoroughly check, and that was stated like twice in the article. So yeah, I don't think you have to arrest them. I mean, to be honest, it's not as if Nigeria is a place where you can easily identify people by just getting their names and their phone number and address. We don't have that kind of system. So of course, that lack of organization, infrastructure, whatever you want to call it, it makes investigation very hard, because again, in situations like this, that's why the country is always forced to detain people unnecessarily, and forced to basically, because obviously the saying goes, isn't it, innocent until proven guilty. But then in Nigeria, you are innocent and then you are seen as guilty first, and then it's just, I don't know, it's a whole new process for Nigeria, but that's just what it is. Terrorists don't move with arms, as somebody says. Their arms are delivered on arrival. How do you know? I think that's what we should be asking. They send them back to wherever they are coming from. I'm sure they're going to move to cause more mayhem. Yes, as I said, Okada riding. I mean, wasn't it a thing where it was actually the headsmen were on Okada riders? Not headsmen, but these Fulani, non-Nigerian Fulanis were on Okadas. But yes, Okadas right now, it's easy to commit crime on Okadas, definitely, absolutely. I mean, easy for you to get away, all that. But the fact remains that they did not find anything incriminating, therefore they cannot keep them. That's it. If anything else should happen, they would take responsibility for the fact that, okay, fine, maybe that the process of searching was absolutely false, and it was just, there were so many errors, and that wasn't it. But yeah, someone says, what is their mission to Imo State at this crucial time that made them go in a group of 47 at the same time? That is a bit too much, and I understand that. But it leads to questions. It really leads to questioning. I mean, again, I think if they actually involved the police and actually gave, obviously right now, obviously everybody's insecure, I understand that, but if they give a reason, because you're going to, Imo State, which is very much insecure, you're going in a group, you have a truck filled with motorcycles, we need to hold you, and you need to stay here, and I think they have a right to do that. But what I think, don't forget to like and subscribe.